Welcome back, Gooners family. Arsenal's pursuit of a $60 million rated crown jewel has rapidly become one of the most compelling transfer narratives of the window. Inside the corridors of power at Arsenal FC, belief is growing that this deal can be completed, not just because of financial capability, but because of alignment. Alignment between recruitment vision, managerial philosophy, player ambition, and long-term competitive strategy. At the center of it all stands Mikel Arteta, a manager whose transformation of Arsenal from a drifting giant into a modern tactical powerhouse has fundamentally changed how Europe views the club. This is not merely a transfer, it is potentially the next defining step in Arsenal's evolution. The context: Arsenal on the brink. Over the past 3 seasons in the Premier League, Arsenal have moved from hopeful rebuilders to genuine title contenders. Their resurgence has not been accidental, it has been methodical. Arteta's project has rested on several pillars: elite athletic profiles, tactical intelligence, technical quality under pressure, age curve optimization, strong dressing room culture. The near misses against Manchester City FC have only intensified the hunger internally. Arsenal know they are close, very close, but close is not enough when competing with a machine built for relentless consistency. This is where the $60 million priority target enters the equation. Why Arteta has personally prioritized this signing. Arteta's recruitment influence has grown significantly since his early managerial days. Working alongside sporting director Edu Gaspar, Arsenal have created a data-driven yet football-intelligent model. Arteta reportedly views this player as system-elevating rather than system-fitting, capable of operating in multiple tactical structures, press-resistant in high-stakes matches, mentally aligned with Arsenal's elite ambition. What separates a good signing from a transformative one? Marginal gains at the elite level often determine title races. Arteta believes this player provides exactly that: marginal gains across build-up, chance creation, and defensive transition. Tactical breakdown: where the crown jewel fits. Arsenal typically operate in a 4-3-3 that morphs into a 3-2-5 in possession. Key features include inverted fullback rotations, central overloads, wide isolation for elite wingers, aggressive counter-pressing. The $60 million target is understood to thrive in 1. Tight central zones. Arsenal often struggle against deep defensive blocks. A player who can receive between lines and manipulate space with quick body orientation adds unpredictability. 2. Transition moments. Against top opponents in the UEFA Champions League, Arsenal need players who can make rapid, decisive contributions in broken phases of play. 3. Positional flexibility. Arteta values multifunctional players. The success of players like Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka stems partly from their tactical adaptability. This new arrival would enhance rotational fluidity, perhaps playing as an advanced midfielder, wide creator, or hybrid forward depending on game state. The financial mechanics of a $60 million deal. A $60 million transfer fee is no longer shocking in modern football, but it still represents strategic commitment. Arsenal's improved revenue stem from consistent Champions League qualification, commercial growth, enhanced global branding, squad amortization planning. Unlike earlier rebuild phases, Arsenal now operate with sustainability in mind. The financial model ensures high-value assets retain resale potential. This crown jewel is reportedly in an age bracket where peak years lie ahead, contract longevity maximizes value, market appreciation remains likely. In short, this is not reckless spending, it is calculated investment. Squad implications: who could be affected? A major signing often triggers internal ripple effects. Potential outcomes include increased competition. Players such as Kai Havertz or Gabriel Martinelli may find their minutes more strategically managed depending on positioning. Tactical evolution. Arteta may experiment with double advanced number 8s, a false 9 rotation, midfield box shapes, fluid 4-2-3-1 structures. Depth for title sustainability. In previous campaigns, injuries to key figures exposed fragility. A $60 million reinforcement mitigates that risk. Historical comparisons. Arsenal's big statements. Arsenal's transfer history includes several defining moments. The arrival of Mesut Ozil signaled renewed ambition. The signing of Declan Rice represented elite-level midfield reinforcement. William Saliba's integration transformed defensive stability. Each marked a phase shift. This deal could represent the next chapter, not symbolic, but structural. Psychological impact, sending a message. Transfers at this level resonate beyond the pitch. To rivals, it signals Arsenal are not plateauing. Arsenal are accelerating. To the dressing room, it communicates standards are rising, comfort zones are shrinking. To supporters, it reinforces belief that the club is operating at elite capacity. The player's perspective. Reports suggest the player is attracted by Arteta's coaching clarity, Arsenal's upward trajectory, Premier League exposure, Champions League platform. In modern recruitment, player buy-in is critical. What could delay the deal? Despite confidence, several factors could complicate matters: competing European offers, selling club negotiation tactics, contract structure complexities, payment installment frameworks.
However, Arsenal's proactive groundwork appears to have reduced uncertainty. Projected tactical scenario, if completed. Possession shape. Inverted fullback creates a 3-2 base. New signing occupies left half space. Odegaard floats right. Saka isolates wide defender. Central striker pins center backs. Out of possession. High press triggers. Compact mid-block fallback. Immediate counter-pressing triangles. The addition enhances verticality and unpredictability. Title race implications. Beating Manchester City requires depth, durability, tactical unpredictability, elite mentality. This signing addresses at least 3 of those 4 pillars. In European competition, where margins are microscopic, quality and decisive moments define campaigns. The bigger picture, Arsenal's long-term vision. Arsenal's recruitment no longer feels reactive, it feels architected. Core age profile, early to mid-20s, entering peak years simultaneously, long-term contract security. This $60 million crown jewel would slot directly into that synchronized competitive window. Fan reaction and media narrative. Arsenal supporters, long conditioned by years of near misses and financial caution, now sense structural strength. Social media discourse reflects optimism rather than anxiety. Media outlets increasingly frame Arsenal as strategic operators, elite-level competitors, attractive destinations. That shift alone speaks volumes. Final assessment, why confidence is justified. Arsenal's belief in completing this deal is grounded in tactical necessity, financial capability, player interest, recruitment alignment, competitive urgency. Confidence in modern transfers is rarely absolute, but when a club combines preparation, persuasion, and purchasing power, momentum builds. If secured, this $60 million signing may not just strengthen Arsenal's starting 11. Thanks for watching. Please